everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and today I'm doing a little something different. I'm doing the voiceover in the car. We have my in-laws in town, and my kids get so excited that it gets a little bit crazy inside the house. So this is where we're doing the voiceover today, if it sounds a little bit different. But this page is so easy, guys. I've been really busy trying to clean the house and get stuff done, getting ready for them. So I needed a page to be really simple, but still in my style. So this is the page. So we're talking about day 3 of the Fear the Lord kit from By the Well for God today. And this one is about trusting in Him only. And we're specifically in Exodus 20:20 when Moses is talking to his people and says, "Do not fear, for God has come to test you, that the fear of Him may be before you, that you may not sin." Now I'm working on my layering pieces on this page, and I also wanted to include Hebrews 10:31 because it pairs so well with Exodus 20:20, and that says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God." And so I ended up putting that on one of the library cards. That was a little addition this month, and I also ended up putting my date on this label so I could tuck it in just to add to that layering element. Now I did cut down this ephemera piece quite a bit. I also took a craft knife and got in all the nooks and crannies of these trees. And now I am just distressing all the sides with a little bit of frayed burlap that is constantly on this makeup brush I have. Like I've said in a previous video, I really like putting my cluster together before I place it on the page, and so I'll put all these together as much as I can. I will be adding some foam tape to the back of that ephemera piece, and so I'm not necessarily putting that down together with the cluster yet, but at least I get a look of where this cluster is heading. Now that I have this cluster pretty much figured out, I'm going to grab my scrapbook.com foam tape. Now with this foam tape, I now buy the wider versions of it because I can cut it down to whatever size I need, and you're getting more bang for your buck when you grab the wider versions. Now I haven't always done that because I was a little worried about cutting it, but my Holtz scissors do an excellent job in cutting this, and they don't get sticky at all. Now I'll start working on my background. This is in the color Antique Linen. I am just laying down a really simple light layer in the background. I don't want to take over that cluster with the background, and so that is why I'm making this background so light today. I do want to add a little bit more interest to this background, and so I decided to grab a new to me Holtz stencil that I grabbed from By the Well for God's shop. This is in a plaid design, and I think it works perfectly with this outdoorsy theme, and it also is really easy to use on your page because you can line it up so easily. I at first was going to use a brushed corduroy on the background because I thought I would keep with the brown kind of theme. But when I looked at it, my cluster didn't really have much browns. And so instead I grabbed pumice stone. I was a little worried to add this kind of tan background with pumice stone. But it ends up working out fine. And I really like how it brings out the grays in the cluster. I'm loving this stencil because it is so easy to line up with itself, and I think it's going to be a staple throughout this fall season. As I'm finishing up this background, I realize I haven't done my staple dog-eared flashcard like I've done in so many pages as of late, and so I'm looking through all my paper pack from this kit and trying to figure out a green that would really match the ephemera piece I have, but also really go well with this cluster. And I end up settling on this gingham paper. I really love gingham, and I think this works really well. Even with the plaid, it kind of brings it together as two different kind of fabric designs, and I like that. I did find a hymn in my hymn book called Trust Him Only, which I thought worked perfectly with this page, and so I added it to the background of my cluster, and then I also put a little Felicity Jane paperclip on the library card. I just thought it added that little extra touch to this page. After that, I'll add my handmade bow, and then this page will be done, guys. If you've enjoyed watching this process video and want to see another one from this devotional kit, I'll link that one next. And I will link everything down below in the description that I used today in case you want to recreate this page. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can go ahead and follow me over on Instagram at Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.